Hello everyone, welcome to my Survivor Angel Insight channel. So I decided to probably comb my hair out even though I'm hurting so bad because I felt like this looks better at least. I'm sorry for my appearance before. I'm just hurting and I was like, huh. But I thought about just going and just combing it out and just sacrifice the pain, I just wanted to speak really fast on, I know y'all like, she always speaking fast, but she said, I'm gonna try it. Let's see if I can do it really fast. I wanted to speak on loss and how we need to be there for each other when someone we love lose someone. A lot of times when someone lose someone, we are so quick to say, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. If you need me, I will be there for you. And then the thing about it is that when the person do reach out to you, you got the excuse, I'm too busy. I see what I can do or whatever. Then, yeah. But you don't understand when the person reach out to you, you don't understand that person could be in a state when they really need that company or they might go crazy. So we need to think about that. Also, when we got to remember that prayer without work is dead, faith without work is dead. So how can we say, I'm praying for your loss, I'm praying for your healing, but you're not doing anything to actually help the healing process? And I know everybody got their own life to live and everybody got bills to pay, and I get that. But if you can make time for everything else, you can make time for someone that you claim you love who lost someone. The thing that I noticed is that from my mom and my father and my grandmother and some friends I had always told me when a person make time for who they want to make time for, point blank. That's just the honest truth. So if the people don't make time for you, look, sometimes 2 out of 10, okay, it's a possibility they really, 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 really want to make time for you. It's just too busy. I get that. But I really believe that 8 out of 10 times, they just don't want to be bothered. They just don't. They just feel like, look, I feel like you should have been healed by now from this or that, but I'm not gonna make time. They don't want to make time for you. And what's so sad is you see sometimes friends and family will make time for you where everything's all good and gravy, but when you need them and something needs to be done, they know where to be found. They don't have time. And then if you ever notice that sometimes when people want and need you, then you know that they got all the time in the world. But when you want and need them, then it's not the same. They're not there for you. I'm just going to put my personal situation out there. And again, this is not to offend or my family or my friends. I'm just speaking the truth and just speaking on how I feel. And like I said, I wanted this channel to just not be posted on reviews and what goes on in the world. I did say I would share my personal experience to also show you what it's like living in my shoes. But my birthday was February 1st. And I did get a lot of Facebook love. So I'm thank you for everybody saying happy birthday on Facebook. I got a few calls and a few texts, from people. I want to say thank you for that. But on my birthday, I was alone, by myself. Wasn't feeling good anyway. In so much physical pain. But then I was also in mental and emotional pain. I was there by myself. I was alone on my birthday by myself. I cried all day. I slept off and on all day. It was so hurtful. And it was so hurtful because me and my mother was together every birthday, every holiday, every weekend. We was alone. We went into each other's house on, me personally, I started this for my mom. You know, I said, I thought about it. I said, you know what, I'm going to do this for my mom. And every first or the third of the month, I always took my mom out the IHOP or Popeyes, and I made that a thing. And I was alone. So not only was I alone because it was the first, it was my birthday, I was also alone because it was the first, and I was so hurt because I knew this would be the time where I would be spending time with her or taking her out. Even if she was in the hospital, I would have been spending time with her halfway at the hospital and then at home on the phone. And to know that nobody in my family or friends thought enough of me to sacrifice a few minutes to say, I'm just going to be in her presence right now. Because I can imagine she's hurting so bad. And let me just make sure she's okay. Because nobody can replace my mom. Nobody can. But it would have been nice to just have someone sit with me and watch a movie with me, you know, and if I had to just cry on them, just to have something. But it's so sad because any other day, somebody, you know, probably would have wanted company. And it's sad. And I was heartbroken. And I didn't put that on, you know, Facebook at that moment because I said a lot of people judge me about putting personal stuff on Facebook. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to post anything because it would have been so deep and it probably would have came off wrong. And I didn't want to do that because, like I said, this is not to shame nobody. But I'm just saying that a lot of times we need to be more compassionate and considerate about somebody else's feelings because, one, we never know if we're going to be in that shoe. And if we're going to want someone to spend time with us, and how will we want someone to treat us? It broke my heart. It really did. And I was just hurting. I didn't know what to do. And what brought all of this up, the reason why I'm talking about it now, is because when Christoph St. John passed away, you know, from an apparent alcohol overdose, we all know it was because of the pain of his son that he lost a couple of years ago from suicide. His son committed suicide. And that just one of the hardest pains in the world is to lose a child. And he didn't know what to do. Even though his life kept moving on, he didn't know what to do. And I feel like my life keeps going on, and I don't know what to do for the loss of my mom. You know, I miss her. I wish she would still here. I know if my mom was still alive, she would have helped me got things done with my career. She would have never made excuses. She would have never tried to say, oh, well, I can't do this, but what can you? It would have been none of that. She would have did everything in her power to help me. And it's sad because I don't have that, you know, because she's gone. And even like when you post stuff on Facebook, whether you're hurting physically, mentally, emotionally, then you got people that want to hold it against you and not trust your talent and not want to book you probably because they might feel like you don't get the job done. And I've been getting the job done for years and came home suffering and been being in the hospital. You get the job done. And people don't understand, when you see someone crying out for help, that's not the time to back away. That's actually time to step up and see what you can do to really help that person. And that's just being honest. I really think that as family and as friends, we should really do more to help each other. We should really check on each other. I understand we got our own life, we got our own kids, we got our own family, we got our own bills to pay, and I so get that. But it's crazy and funny how you see so many people saying, oh, I don't have time, but they make time for everybody else and go everywhere else. But only for me, they don't have time. It's very hurtful. It's also very hurtful on holidays when everybody else, you know, gets invited everywhere. But yeah, I'm home by myself on holidays because nobody, you know, you think about that. Honestly, I don't feel like family to nobody. And I'm being honest. I feel like I'm 10th in line to everybody, even people I call my friends. You know, I feel like I'm 10th in line. I think it's maybe only 3 people that I would say I'm probably, maybe I give second or third to, you know, and you know, and they will try to make an effort as much as they can. So I will applaud you, those 2 or 3 people. I would say thank you so much for that. But so anyone who makes time for me, I want to say, or not to make time for me because they need something from me. Make time for me because they see I'm hurting and they want to be there for me. I really appreciate you so much and I love you so much. We just need to really, we live in a world where we will judge each other for committing suicide. but we will not do anything to help someone before it gets to that point. 9 out of 10, but before a person commits suicide, they don't reach out to people for help. And nobody wanted to be bothered. Nobody either picked up the phone, or when they picked up the phone, they didn't have time to talk, or they were too busy, they didn't have time to show up. And if you already feel like you ain't got nobody to depend on, what are you going to do? You get tired because you start feeling like a burden, because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm a burden to people. I always feel like that. I just totally feel like that. I feel like some people will decide to help me on certain levels, but I'm a burden. And that hurts when you're sick and you feel like you're not worth nothing to anyone unless someone needs something from you and they can benefit you. That's a hurtful feeling. And trust me, it hurts. And you feel alone a lot. And I was like, that's sad that I was alone on my birthday. And I see all my other friends and family, they weren't alone on their birthdays. They actually had parties, had get-togethers, everything. And I know some people who watch this video are probably gonna say, but you ever reached out to people to let people know that you was hurting like this? Yes, a lot. Always reached out and said, hey, I feel like I mean nothing to you when you don't invite me to this or don't invite me to that. And I get so many excuses why. And then also, like, it's just so many, like, one incident that really hurt deeply to me. And I didn't express it on Facebook, but I'm going to express it now. One thing that devastated me is when I had put on Facebook, hey, y'all, I want to have a cancer party. It was going to be a 10-year cancer party. And I said I wanted to know who's going to come. None of my family and my friends are SVP. None. That was so hurtful. And I cried so hard because if you look on my Facebook page, you will see so many people comment, oh, we're so proud of you, we're so glad that you survived, blah, 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 blah. And yet, I tell you, I'm doing a cancer party and nobody wants to show up. And I see all these people who posted again on my timeline, but nobody said, let me check on her. Like I said, me and my mother, we was alone, okay? Because none of our family invited us anywhere. So me and my mother spent birthdays together, holidays together. We was with each other, and we wanted to spend it with our family and friends. But no, and I'm just being so truthful right now. When we was healthy and we had a little bit of money, we got so many family invites. I mean, so many that we didn't know what to do, which one house to really go to first. Everybody was inviting us everywhere. Everybody wanted to hang out with us. I hung out with all my cousins, even friends. It was so much different. And then the minute we got sick, and there was no more money left. The only thing we was living off was our Social Security check, and we was just sick. And oh my God, things changed. It was no more invites, excuses why they couldn't spend time with us, and so much. Oh, I'm gonna come over, and we did. We didn't even wait for them to reach out. A lot of times we would reach out. We would say, "Hey, what you doing for the holiday?" Oh, we don't know yet. We let you know. And a lot of times they wouldn't even let us know until it was too late. Cause we told them, we did on Metro Access. We gotta know the day before 4:30. A lot of times they send us the invite 8:00. What we gonna do? We ain't do nothing. But it was purposely because they didn't want us there. We don't mean nothing no more, unfortunately, to most of my family and friends, because it's not we, because she passed away. She's with the Lord. She's with family right now. She's with friends right now. She's with God and Jesus right now. She's not alone. But I'm here left alone. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what people feel like before they kill themselves. They think about it. They're like, okay, why am I staying alive? For what? Life is not going the way I want it to go. If I wanted to just spend time with the people that I love and care about, they don't want to be bothered with me. So I might as well go ahead and kill myself, because at least if I kill myself, I will be with my loved one. I won't be alone. People don't understand. This is what we think about. And this is why we make that decision to kill ourselves. because we're hurting and we want someone to help, and no one wants help, but they want to judge us. And you cannot post when you're in pain, because if you do that, if you're in pain mentally and emotionally, they think you want attention. No, we don't want attention. We just want, for the people who actually say they love us and they care about us, don't say it, show us. Love is not what you say, it's what you do. Show us, where's the love? How do you love me? Love is an action. It's how you, so people love you, they show you by what they do. And I really believe that I have seen people I call friends only want to be bothered with me when it benefits them. If it don't benefit them, oh no, I screw it. And I can say that with very proof, okay, that I have reached out to people and said, hey, I would like to go out, and I get, oh, okay, I'll let you know I'm super busy, I don't have time, but then I turn around on Facebook or talk to them, and they be telling me they went to this club, they went to this party, they went out of town and did this, they went and did this, and it's like, wait a minute, but I just asked you to go out to something simple, and you told me you didn't have time. But then people get mad when I say I feel alone and feel like a burden, because this is why. And it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. And it should be okay for me to share my experience, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's going through this. So I hope that someone who watched this video who's going through this, look at it and be like, okay, dang, I'm not the only person who's going through this. She's going through this, and she's doing everything in her power to hold on and believe that it's going to get better. Because there are things I want too. I want to start acting again. I actually miss it, you know. And I know that health reasons made me stop. I get it, but I want to start acting again. I want to do things. There's things I want to do. Even with that, you know, when I was acting full time, if I found out about audition, I would give my actor friends the information. But when I ask for people, and you know, to give me return favor, oh, nobody wants to do it. Oh, and then it's called you want a handout. No, I don't want a handout, you know. No. I didn't look at it as a handout when I was helping you and other people. You know, I just help, because what's yours is yours. You don't have to, holding back the information is not going to definitely just give you the part. Some people are so selfish with their life and careers, they're afraid that if they help you just a little bit, then it's going to take from what's them. But they don't understand how God works. But yours is yours and what's theirs is theirs. That's why I never hold back an audition. Because I believe with mine is mine, with yours and yours. Point blank, that's what it is. And but this is stuff I go through, and it's very hard holding on. And another thing, for anybody out there who's being judged all the time for the moments when you cry, and the moment you ask for help, and the moments you decide to just commit suicide, let me be the one to encourage you now and give you credit for holding on. Because I'm proud of you for holding on. I'm proud of you for thinking about it. Tomorrow might be better. Next month might be better. Next year might be better. Sometimes you got to wait. You can't wait for other people to encourage you. You got to encourage yourself. You can't wait for other people to be proud of you. You got to be proud of yourself. So even right now with me, let me say, Nikki, I am proud of you that on your birthday you held on, because that very moment I honestly wanted to die. I wanted to be with my mother. I wanted to be with my grandmother, my father, both my fathers, my uncle. I wanted to be with God and Jesus. I didn't have to be alone no more. And I thought about that. I thought about it could be all over if I just go ahead and swallow these pills. I would not have to feel this pain. I don't have to worry about being a burden to people. I don't have to worry about people talking about they too busy to hang out with me when I need them, or they too busy to be there for me when I need help to do something, whether it's going food shopping, whatever it's going. But yet, when they need me and they want to spend time with somebody, I'm available for them. I didn't have to think about that. I could have just went on and been left it all. But I held on thinking that it's going to get better. It will be better. So I'm proud of myself. I'm encouraging myself. I'm giving credit to myself. Value yourself. You can't wait for somebody to validate you. You got to validate yourself. So I'm validating myself that I am a warrior, that I am a survivor, that I am strong, that I am somebody, that I am worth something. I'm worth to being loved. And I'm worth not being used and taken advantage of. And I'm worth the time to have to cry. And it's because nobody wants to be there for me. I have the right to. And that's what it is. But if people would stop saying what they don't mean, it would be so helpful, because you do more damage when you lie. You do more damage when you don't show up. It's better for you to just back away 1,000,000%. Don't half show it up. Half show up is when you say, hey, I'm there for you when you need me, but then when the time comes when they need you, you're not there. You give excuses why you can't be there. That's half showing up. But when you full-time show up, that's when you say, hey, I'm there when you need me, and then they call and say, hi, I need you, and you be like, okay, I'm right there. So, to people, and I want to say, I hope they don't get mad at me for doing it, but I'm going to do it. I want to say to my sister, Teresa, I love you so much, because you always there for me. You sacrifice so much for me, and I appreciate that. I want to say, my close friend Mandrill, I thank you so much, because you was always there for me. You support me. You hear me. You let me vent to you without judging me, without making me feel bad. I thank you so much for that, and I want to give you credit for uplifting me and making me laugh. I want to say thank you to my close friend T, because you as well are there for me when I need you. So thank you for that. And I just want to say, even my aunt, Angel, thank you for taking me to my doctor's appointments, and thank you for taking me to my doctor's appointments. That really means a lot. But it's just heartbreaking when you treat it like nothing, or you treat it like the last person in somebody's life. And that's what I feel like to so many people, that I'm last in some people's life. And that's just sad. But this is what I want to tell y'all, what my life is. And this is why it's so hard to live. So you gotta give credit, because I believe people kill themselves for less of what I'm going through. And I'm still somehow, and I don't know how, I know it's God and Jesus. Believe me, I know it's, people may say you're strong and it's because of your faith, but it's really God and Jesus and my mom and my grandmother and my Uncle Michael and my dad. And I believe that all of them are working together, to keep me here on earth as much as they can, because I'm telling you, I'm being honest. I don't care if no one right now, if everybody want to decide to be defensive because of this video and be offensive, I'm just telling the truth. Okay, but it's so hard to wake up every single day, because there are times, and God knows this, Jesus knows this, my mom knew it when she was alive, but she know it now, that especially when she did. My grandmother knows, my father knows, my uncle knows, because they can see it. They know that sometimes I don't want to be here, that I be asking God to take my life a lot. I'm like, God, why don't you just take me? You're not doing anything with me. I want a career. I don't see you doing anything with my career. I'm trying to get things done. Nobody wants to help me with my career. Just, all I'm asking is just, help me as far as like saying, hey, here's where the audition is going to be at, and then I will get there. Nobody wants to even help there. I'm asking people to do word of mouth. Say, hey, I know someone who has a powerful testimony to tell, because I want to be a speaker. I really want to help encourage other people. And I know people in my life right now who got the power to actually do that. They say, hey, I know of someone who has a powerful testimony. They would love to would speak at your church. Nobody wants to help with that either. Nobody. Okay? So yes, I'm here to tell you, I be asking God to take me. I'm like, what are you? And I even ask God, why are you keeping me here? For what? Because all I do is I feel pain all the time. I'm in pain. I'm in pain talking. I'm in pain holding a phone. I'm in pain typing. I'm in pain walking around. I'm in pain when I cook. I'm in pain when I do normal stuff. Okay, I'm in pain all the time. Yes. Do I take pain medicine? Yes. Does it help? Yes. It do relieve. But I'm still in pain all the time. Not just physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain. Yes, I do ask God to take my life. I'm like, God, why don't you just take me? Because I don't see you doing anything. I'm not seeing nobody saying, Nikki, I love you enough to help you. Here's my thing. If I'm so tired of somebody asking me for anything, I don't care if it's money or taking me somewhere, and I had the opportunity to help them, well, I don't have to help them no more, or you best believe me, I'm going to do everything in my power to help them. I'm sorry, I don't understand how people don't think. I don't want breath. You say, oh, you're a burden. I don't judge a person who needs help to go do things. But yeah, on the same breath, you don't even want to help them better themselves. Because if you help them better themselves, they won't need you. And they won't be the so-called burden to you as that you feel. Nobody wants to feel like a burden. I don't want to feel like a burden to nobody, and that's what I feel. And I know that my mom, if she was alive, she would have helped me, because she was in the process of helping me. My mother was working out deals to try to get me on bigger stuff, and she passed away. And it's sad to know that I don't have nobody else that could be like her, who love me enough and like she do, believe in me enough to say, I see your vision, I see your gift, I see your talent, I see your work ethic. I'm going to help you get to where you want to go. I see that you're hurting. So even if I can't spend time with you but once a month, I'm going to make that effort. You never know how much I'm doing for a little bit for somebody, how much it really helps them, and how much it means to them, and how much it really keeps them to want to live just a little bit longer. So I think we should have more compassion for each other and stop judging each other. Treat people the way you want to be treated. So, and I know the video wasn't fast, so, and again, I'm sorry for the appearance for the other video. I literally was almost crying just to comb my hair out this much, and it still don't look really, really good. But I just thought to really, share my personal testimony tonight, because his laws really affected me, and it made me bring up all this stuff. So I just wanted to talk about it, and I thank everybody who watched the video, and I appreciate again the few people that are really there for me. Words cannot express to you my gratitude and how much I appreciate you and how much I love you. So thank you. I just wanted to say that. Remember, when God wakes you up, He still has a plan for your life.